Then they start fumbling around and waving the smoke around to try to hide it. I didn't even know how bad it was at first though, until I found out kids in elementary school are doing it.
The CIA is doing backflips, bro.
S X Y. Damn. Okay, bro, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Nice.
Actually, bro,
Come on, bro.
I didn't know you had that. That was a crazy. That was a deep ass squat, bro.
I could have done a full extent.
That's a deep ass squat. I actually, I'm very impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed.
I be in that.
No, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Appreciate that, right?
Hit him real quick.
I'm thoroughly I really should be showing them the goddamn legs in it. Yeah, I said
And today we got The Age of Addiction. This is by my dog TommyNFG. You already know the vibes. Let's just get straight into it. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not yo.
Be sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley live.
And let's get this going. Wait.
Nick the Rip cheered. X100. Yo, stop talking monkey. I am only focused on my glorious King Stanley. Holy bro, my goat Stanley doesn't need you taking up his space.
But no, I would never prioritize myself over my dog. Nothing matters more than this guy right here to me. Like, I would never let myself overshine what we got going on. I would never let myself... Bro. But yeah, that's my dog though. Am I allowed back in? Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. What's your shit, bro?
Let's get to this freaking video, bro. All right, let me in.
Talk to me.
Addictions have always been a thing in this world, and it's inevitable people get them. Each generation has had a different set of ones affect them more compared to the next.
Crazy,
Boomers
yes.
were more addicted to cigarettes and alcohol, being the victim of the tobacco industry and having them pay off doctors to say things.
Tobacco fell off, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It did.
It fell off crazy.
To the point where if you're doing cigarettes, I feel like you're trying to be different.
I agree.
Like, I feel like you want us to be like,
You know what's ironic though? Cigarettes are better for you than vaping.
Yeah,
But
insane.
it just looks cornier. Actually.
Whoa, wait, how about? Yeah.
No, vaping looks corny as.
Vaping looks corny as a bitch. But I ain't gonna lie, cigarettes, horrible. But you take a silhouette, a top hat, and you smoking like this, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Neither of us have ever smoked in
Ever,
before.
ever.
Please don't do it.
Yeah.
Cigars look tough.
Cigars look hard.
Cigars look tough.
Cigars look tough.
Still very bad for
If my homie had a cigar addiction, I'm not saying Nathan.
Man, if my homie had a cigar addiction, get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Never mind. I was gonna ask if they're bad. Smoke. Yeah, so never mind.
Things like this.
You know, this night work's kind of rough, isn't it?
That's aura. That's aura. Horrible.
Terrible.
Aura.
Probably says the hard ER, but it's tough.
That's right. But a camel's always a pleasure.
Yes, folks, the pleasing mildness of a camel is just as enjoyable to a doctor as it is to you or me.
Also,
But hey, it's all.
I'll hold you.
You okay?
I'll hold you.
Also, let me say this. The aura stops immediately once your skin gets wrinkly. Like, this doesn't look tough if their eyes are baggy.
Reaper MK Halo with the sun. Thank you. To be honest, bro, I feel like it ends the second you go. Like the second I don't care how cool you look. Like, it's just it goes away completely, bro.
I agree.
Mildness of a camel is just as enjoyable to a doctor as it is to you or me.
But hey, it's all good. They made it for that stress by beating their millennial children for asking them to get a toy. Millennials and Gen X are more addicted to alcohol and prescription drugs, and also posting the most cringe content you'll ever see on TikTok.
Like a ball. Yeah. This is.
I guess that's what happens when you were the victim of the generation that would beat you just because. You know what? If they're having fun on their side of the internet, I'm happy for them. And of course, we end up with the dump of all that, which is Gen Z. But I think we're kind of.
What's Gen Z addicted to? Gooning?
Weed.
Okay.
For sure.
Gooning, weed,
Beating meat. Oh, that's Gooning. Sorry. I thought it was. Sorry.
it has to be those two. I think
Gooning, weed, vape.
TikTok.
Does vape count as different from weed?
Smoking. Let's do smoking.
Smoking.
Gooning, smoking, TikTok, or just like, the internet just in general.
What is that, King? Dopamine addiction?
Dopamine.
Yeah, dopamine addiction. from the internet and their phone and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Different because before you had to
a jab application. Gen Z is not addicted to a jab application. If anything,
Quite opposite.
if any, it's quite literally. Hey, look at the camera since they can't see me.
Go ahead, say it. I'm a mouth it. You say it.
Okay,
what are you guys saying?
Yeah, quite literally the opposite. It's I mouth at the same.
Why are you?
I don't know why I did that. Bro, the Wi-Fi disconnected. The Wi-Fi disconnected. The Wi-Fi. Where's the Wi-Fi?
Yo, that's the lag.
Wait. Take two. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's quite literally the opposite.
Oh, that's gonna look hard. That's gonna look hard.
Bro, I felt so dumb when I saw your face and no audio was happening.
That is the stupidest lag, bro.
I don't, bro. I streamed for 9 hours yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. The bits gonna have to connect, bro. The bits gonna have to connect, bro.
do a little more searching in the past generations to get that addiction. You know, like have the money to buy a cigarette or alcohol. But now because of the digital age, it's made
Gambling. Gambling's always been bad though. Gambling's always been
I
bad
ain't gonna
though.
lie, bro. I used to be on the Florida crate boxes, the black Jones. We weren't playing with real money, but it used to be, you know what I'm saying? We used to roll dice. You know what I'm saying? You used to throw the dice.
it almost impossible for Gen Z to
Blackjack,
not
dominoes. You throw money in
I
that
was
too.
playing dominoes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dominoes as a kid. Spades.
Yeah, space.
have an
Well.
addiction. The amount of people in Gen Z who just have an addiction casually and we act like it's normal is kinda insane. We were the first test group of the internet's effect on a younger generation, and now that everyone's on the internet 24/7, like 90% of people have an addiction
because of the internet.
So I want to talk about all the
100%.
ones that are getting pushed and more amplified with us, I would say. And we could start off with food.
That's an addiction. You're honored. Take me to jail. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait,
Boy.
restrain me.
Hands behind your back, sir.
And I'll do it again, bro. I swear to God. I'll do it.
He's resisting.
I saw the shoe. My knee do hurt though. I ain't gonna lie.
They did see the shoe.
They did? Alright, type shit. Yo overdosed 10 times. Okay. Alright.
Hey.
Alright.
Yeah.
Overdosing on food is... What does that even mean, bro? Heart disease?
That's what OD means, right? Overdose?
Yes. What did you think it meant?
I don't know. Overdoing?
I'm not mad at that. Yo overdosed on Papa.
That's a fact. You literally overdosed on Popeyes. Like, blood pressure schematic-wise, it shows mathematically you did overdose on Popeyes.
And I'll do it!
Okay, food didn't start with us, and Gen Z isn't even the fattest generation. But because of online ads and social media ads, it's very easy to push. We haven't even paid attention to the thought of how many food delivery apps we have. Bro, growing up, I remember the
Food Panda.
Huh?
I've never seen Food Panda before.
attention to the thought of how many food delivery.
Okay, if you have
Sweet,
food pan, if you
yeah.
have food pan on your phone, bro,
Yeah.
you're fat.
I agree.
You're, like,
there's no other way
If
around
you
it.
need anything other than DoorDash or Uber Eats, you go on a treadmill.
Yeah, that's actually all it is.
Wait, no, I'm gonna say go on a treadmill, bro. So if you have anything other than Uber Eats and go on it. Okay. If you have anything other than Uber Eats or DoorDash on your thing, bro, go to the
What are we doing, bro? You actually have the easier part of the bit. You have the easier part of the bit. Just say the thing. Nah, this is a crazy work day, bro.
It's remembering to press the button and then looking at your face and then reset.
Which button is it?
Is this button right here?
I got you. Okay, what's the one?
Go on the treadmill.
Go on the treadmill. Okay, bet.
If you have anything other than Uber Eats or DoorDash on your phone, bro, go on to the treadmill.
Nah, this is not gonna work.
I said go on to the treadmill.
Yeah.
I messed up again.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's hard. It's difficult.
All right, hold on. If you have anything other than Uber Eats or DoorDash on your phone, then you need to go on the treadmill. Come on.
I did it way earlier. I
got you.
Wait, hold on. I got it.
You need to, okay?
Go on the treadmill.
Yeah, you need to.
Okay. I'm locked.
If you have I'm laughing.
Okay.
if you have anything other than Uber Eats or DoorDash on the phone, then you need to go on the treadmill. Sorry, I didn't believe it.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. It's difficult. It's not an easy job. It's not hard. It's not easy, bro.
You know what? You're right.
It's something about it. I don't know. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, bro. We're gonna get it, bro.
We absolutely have. Bro, growing up, I remember the most you could deliver to your house was a pizza. It would be late night, and if you were craving something and didn't want to drive to an actual physical location, your ass had to order some Domino's or Papa John's. I know it had to suck working at one of those places back then, though, because the amount of prank calls that would go viral on YouTube of people just trolling them was astronomical. Like this channel, Ownage Pranks, used to go A.
Do you remember this?
Nah, this wasn't me.
No.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Because you gotta understand, my disdain for people annoying employment started since a jit. So like, I would see this and I'd be like, but I get it though. I get it. I'm not even hating, but I'm saying like, now I could. You know what I'm saying? But,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
This was my dang childhood, bro.
Deadass?
It was to the point where I thought he was actually black because he did a black voice so well, bro.
Oh wow.
He was
tough. So these are all the characters.
These are all the characters he would do, bro. He was tough. Please tell me y'all was watching Ownage, bro. I'm taking. Indeed, all right, bet.
One back in the day. Bro would spout the most stereotypical racist accent to a worker.
His Asian accent was so racist, bro.
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
How'd that joke go? How'd that joke go?
And ruin their day. And you don't even need the delivery apps anymore. If you just download the fast food apps, they get it delivered for you. You know, you got your Chick-fil-A's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Food, Chipotle. Wait, what? Yeah, believe.
Do you have any fast food apps on your phone?
No, I go to the spot, bro.
I almost downloaded the McDonald's app.
You fat fuck.
it or not, that was a real delivery service app until it got taken down. I wonder how such a family-friendly thing could violate Apple's terms of service. And if you download one of these food apps, you can save like half your costs by using them. They make it easier than ever to get big backed because they'll give you the best deals,
The coupons, the deals,
ever,
all
that
that.
for some reason they don't offer.
Cheerios a McDonald's app demon, bro.
Yeah, I know. He's the reason I'm eating.
He's the reason. Bro, you know what's crazy? Cheerios the one that put me on the Popeyes, bro.
Yeah, me too.
He has to be stopped.
Yeah, bro.
The
thing is, he's the best body out of both of us.
Yeah,
but
like,
he's the
literally.
reason we have these addictions,
Bro, he needs to get reprimanded.
Yeah.
Like, he actually, I would say he should face jail time.
No, he
To be
knows his
honest.
apps. He knows
Yeah.
his apps.
Yes.
If you don't order on the app. And quarantine at my biggest back is I was trapping off that McDonald's app getting a free large fry with
Oh, yeah, TommyNFG was a chonker at one time. We was talking about it.
Oh, his childhood photos, right?
No. Like, he recently has been getting, like, lit in the gym and stuff.
Oh, that's not what I thought you meant. I thought you meant he was chunky.
Yeah, he was chunky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
he's
congrats,
lost mad weight.
a $1 purchase. You got with 2 million McDonald's points to order
Wait, hold on,
basically
share that. Huh? I need those.
That could buy the restaurant with that, bro.
every day for the past 4 years.
Zone
At that
Ranch.
Go to the drive-thru. Yo, let me just get the deed. I'll take the deed and a side of fries. Yo, what the
point, you get to meet Ronald McDonald or something.
Give me one deed, 2 extra sour creams. Like, what the
That has to deserve some type of
let me
reward.
get the
TikTok got to
manager.
be the biggest influence for food nowadays, though. Because how many times have you seen a food spot on TikTok and it's near you? And you think to yourself, well, damn, now I gotta try it to see what the hype is. With traveling now,
No, I'm lazy.
Yeah, it's always be
lazy.
like a 15-mile drive
Yeah,
around.
yeah, I'm lazy.
nowadays, everyone's go-to when looking for food is going to TikTok to see what the people are saying is the
do
best.
look
I
good,
always
though.
think how insane Keith Lee's come up was, and it shows how big-backed we really are. Because he quite literally will go to a food spot, give a review, and all it takes is a, God damn, that's good. And the whole restaurant is fully booked up for the rest of the year. That's not a diss either, by the way, you know what I'm saying? We F with Keith Lee over here. And then you got those mukbang videos that became popular where they're eating gargantuan masses of food. I learned that some people watch these because they want to
I would that whole thing up, bro. I can't even lie to
Yeah,
you.
that's a regular meal. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, okay, all right, bet.
feel like they're literally eating the food, but their stomach can't take it, so they watch someone else do it. I don't know what the is wrong with them. I just get sick and want to yak out a car window after looking at these. If you eating like this,
The word yak is so funny.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
Marcus says it.
Yak?
Yeah, bro, Cheerio, bro. He had me at the gym. I yacked.
Oh,
Like Marcus has genuinely said that before.
you
bro.
dead ass abusing your stomach wall lining. Next, we got vaping. For all the people who
Stop it. Hey, actually, Dad, if you were thinking about stopping it and like you need stop. I promise you, it's gonna suck for 2 months, but like bro, your life will significantly get better.
Astronomically.
Like, genuinely. That's only if you think about stopping it. That's only if you've been thinking about stopping it. If you're already doing it, you're okay doing it, continue doing it. I don't care.
And
But
if you're like on your last legs, like if there was like, if they about to like, it's like.
If you're about to die, you can continue. I ain't gonna lie. You're not, it's not gonna get
like
fixed.
that last, your lung already.
Like, my thing is, like, why would you get yourself to a point where you're almost gonna die and then stop right before you're actually gonna die? It's like, you might as well die by
one of the lungs already collapsed.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
If your
go
lung
for
already
2.
collapsed, you can continue. But real shit though, if you've been thinking about stopping, I
Genuinely,
think it'll be dope. Keep doing your
Who
thing.
watch me and vape, I just want to let you know you're bigger than the vape. So do me a favor and put it down for your health now and your future. And pick up
Especially if
a
you're
cigarette like a real. I always.
That was crazy.
That's zoned out.
I was.
You know what was playing in my head?
What?
You know that video where it's like we're trying to like do something and there's like, but you need a friend. So in this context, it was like when you're trying to stop vaping, but you need a friend, and it's a person about to punch a wall, and then the person pops up and it's like, "Tell me how you feel." You know that meme that I was talking about?
Yes, I know what meme you're talking about.
I was gonna think, oh, should we do it? But then I was like, is that too much? That's why I did it, but we should do it.
I just find it so insane that our generation was bombarded with PSAs about smoking and the harmful effects of it. Everyone ended up thinking we wouldn't be affected by it as much and be a much more healthy generation. Until they released flavors with the name Mango Cherry Freeze and Fortnite carts that no one knows the.
Actually taking a Fortnite cart would be actually insane,
I
bro.
kind of want to know what that tastes like. They won. If that's me at 24, imagine what the 16-year-old is thinking.
All right, bro.
They won.
Orange enough to change.
You don't want to know what that tastes like?
No.
Not from a vape. I'm saying in general.
Oh, I love, bro.
So
a
that's what I'm
Fortnite,
saying.
bro. A Chuck Jug would probably fix my knee right now.
That's what I'm saying, though. Not from a vape.
Oh,
but
and then I can see someone being like, "Oh, I'd smoke." You know what? Got
That's
it.
what I'm
Got
saying.
it.
Mine's instantly. I knew our generation was going to be the most addicted to it when I would walk in the school bathroom and casually see.
The school bathroom has actually done irreparable damage to us. A lot of people smoked their first weed in here, their first vape in here, their first like a lot, bro.
In a stall with clouds of smoke coming out of it. And you'd have some dude on lookout paying attention to the sound of the jingling of keys to tell if a staff member was around or not. Then they start fumbling around and waving the smoke around to try to hide it. I didn't even know how bad it was at first though, until I found out kids in elementary school are doing it.
The CIA is doing backflips, bro. They are amazed at their work. The CIA looks at their computer like this. That is insane, bro. Yeah, they said life expectancy is getting high. Let's go.
I'm not trying to cash out that Social Security.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly, bro.
Oh my freaking God.
Yeah,
Get to.
people are not gonna live to retire at 60.
No.
As a kid in elementary school, where the are you getting the money to even afford that? Are you selling your rare Fortnite skins or something, then ordering them on eBay? According to
also a good
statistics,
point.
3.5% of middle schoolers in America vape as well. Low-key, we gotta bring back those scary anti-smoking ads. Because I remember when I was a kid being terrified of the thought.
Bro, the cigarette ads were actually terrifying. The one where they would like melt on the couch.
Yeah, and
like
then the breathing and the voice and all
yeah,
that.
I'm good.
Smoking. They would show the diagram of a healthy lung.
Kids went from sipping grape juice to puffing vape juice. Puffing vape juice. Man. Cardio's so bad, they can't even run laps. Because when I take this chop, pump air in your body, you think your lung collapsed.
Put air in their body, you think their lungs collapse.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. But now I'm really about to get electric as soon as I start. He was trying to up the static. I really put electric shots in his cart.
Electric shots in his cart.
Yeah.
Man, I put my foot on their neck till that boy choke. Cause when I really slide in this box, it's really nothing but smoke. Shoot.
Nothing but smoke.
Smoke.
I come with straight gorillas. Like they been an ape. We'll have bullets shoot through his whole entire body, have him touching himself like, have you seen my face?
Have you seen my vape? That nigga will be asking what, why, where, and when. Cause like, you think my bullet's cancer cause it died when I grabbed the pen.
That might have been one of our best.
21 minutes, 5 minutes into the video.
We're moving.
That's when I grabbed the
Die when I grabbed the pen is crazy.
That said, have you touched his body? Have you seen my
Finger. Don't worry, it's healing. It's healing. You got it.
That was a good one.
Lung versus smoker lung.
It's always TommyNFG videos.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know what.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I don't know why it's always TommyNFG videos.
You're actually 100% right.
I don't know what it is, bro.
And I would have nightmares for the rest of the week. And no, you can't quit at any time. If you're somebody that has to sit there and reason with your friends like you're making a deal on Wall Street that you can, then let me introduce you to the last stage of grief, acceptance. It's okay to accept the fact that the rest of your friends are gonna live amazing, willingful lives until 80, 90, or 100. And at 40, you're gonna drop randomly in your kitchen after those mango cherry freeze chemicals.
Bro, the thing is, we still don't know the long-term effects of vapes.
Nah.
Like, at all.
It's the short-term effects that's packing y'all up.
Bro.
We still don't know the actual long-term effects. Bro.
Yo, what if, like, I don't even know, like, what if, like, chests just start expanding?
About to start being born with quirks. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a getting one for all right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody that be in Texas, man. Like 2 weeks.
It's like Muriel right now.
No cap, bro. I'm telling you, 3 generations from now, bro, I'm telling you.
Hell no.
And weed smokers, where y'all going? Cause y'all ain't safe from this either. In general, I think out of a weed smoker and vape smoker, the weed smoker is usually more healthy. Mainly because the product doesn't have mysterious chemicals imported from a factory
Yeah, but they're still inhaling smoke into your lungs. But yeah, it's no chemicals and stuff.
in Beijing. Nowadays, though, they be lacing the hell out of that
Oh yeah, never mind.
weed, so I don't even know about that anymore. You could be picking up what you think is some regular Zaw from your local dealer, and it ends up being laced with fent, raccoon, and pee. The most annoying thing about weed smokers is they do the same thing as vape smokers, saying they can quit at any time, but they'll also argue with you, saying it makes them more productive, and they'll bring up successful
Which is quite literally addiction independence.
Yeah.
Like, what?
people that do it as an example, like, I don't know, Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa. The person saying it, though, 99% of the time is never productive. Like, you ask them what they did through the week, and it's take a shower once, rage on
Have I ever met a who actually gets more productive? I met someone who, like, draws better when they're on weed, but not more productive.
It's hard because I would have to judge. I'm not with them through their day-to-day, so I would have to judge them on, like, results.
Yeah.
And results say different. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it showed productivity. You get what I'm saying?
Type. I can't really speak on that.
Valorant,
Not from
glue to
my
Sophie
experience.
Rain, then smoke 7 times. If you're not one of those productive people using it, then you can't say it. And you'll also never be as productive as someone sober in that time. It's so bad, you got who will work the
But isn't that literally like the point? Like, your brain literally doesn't operate as clearly when it's not sober. Like,
I think the argument for them is that their base state of their brain doesn't operate in a way that they can function without it. So that when they use it, they're saying it brings them to a base where they can't operate. That's usually what they're arguing from. And then you have no way to really prove if that's true because everyone. Once it gets into the mental space, it's what it's.
I just can't. I guess it's hard for me to understand because once again, I've never.
You know what? I think the clearest form of it would be like an example, but I don't believe every saying this is this, by the way. But it would be like people who need like ADHD medicine to calm that down, or people who need what are those pills that you're not supposed to take, but it helps you? Like Sneakos was on them at one point. It was like Adderall to like help you. Like I think people use it in that vein where it's like the base of my brain doesn't allow me to work, this,
so weed calms me down
this
to a
lets
point.
me do this.
That actually makes sense.
However, though, I don't believe the majority of people that say that. Yeah, I don't.
But I can see that being like a reason.
Yeah.
A whole week. Then half of their paycheck is going to some rolling papers and that flight duck pack. I think the reason why the rise of addictions and smoking weed is because it's so easy to access nowadays. They got whole apps meant to deliver strains to people, and you can go on Snapchat and casually see 10 dealers in a 1 mile.
I'd be dead for getting weed is illegal sometimes.
Yeah, it depends where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Or is it the whole U.S. now?
Huh?
Is it the whole U.S. now?
No, it's still illegal in mad places. But like, it's just so like,
Radius. Back
It's
then,
as
people
illegal as jaywalking is.
yeah, wow, yeah, it's a jaywalking drug.
were scared of getting caught, especially when the internet wasn't a thing. Plus, it was a lot more penalized, so people didn't take the risk. Next, we got
Yeah, my mom takes medical weed for like her anxiety and stuff. So like, I fully recognize it as like a way to heal and stuff like that
Supplement to
too.
help.
Gooning. I already made a whole video on this, so we don't gotta spend a lot of time on this. But the algorithms nowadays, more than ever, are meant to fuel horniness.
What's good? Got him leaking?
The algorithms are meant to fuel horniness. Yo, you know what we gotta do, bro.
I don't have TikTok on my phone.
Yes, you do, bro.
No, I don't.
You sent me a TikTok yesterday, bro.
No, I did not.
Yo,
We can look at
this
my
being
computer.
my first.
What's your first video?
Yo, this is the most insane. I don't know how we. No, it's supposed to be like he's showing a bunch of ice cream flavors. I don't know. I've never seen this page in my life. Yo, you gotta believe me. Yo, you gotta believe me.
Yeah, no,
you gotta,
it's over.
no, I've never seen that page.
that's
no, I've never. Bro, it's ice
that's-
cream. It's ice
that's
cream. No
just
chat.
bad. That's just
No,
bad.
no, y'all gotta believe me. Y'all gotta believe me. This isn't me. This isn't.
We don't even up, like.
Oh, it is your page. This is your page.
Come on now. Wait, hold on. Let him get that off. Let him get that off.
No. The video's 25 minutes long. What the fuck?
Like, have y'all ever opened your Instagram feed or TikTok feed and they're literally throwing it in your face? No matter how many times I click not interested, it doesn't work.
Swear to God. Remember the time I was getting cooked by them freaking dating app ads? Bro, don't do that. I don't get them anymore.
Wait, so the not interested worked?
Yes. No, but it took a minute of hitting not interested. Fuck you.
They have the button there just for fun. The best platform I see optimized where I don't see it is YouTube because my algo was built brick by brick. It still happens though, trust me. Like, somebody watching this probably got some freaky AI chatbot ad. But on Instagram and TikTok, they purposely don't listen to me. I just want one person to do some research on these algorithms and see if they got a horny piece of code written in there. A lot of people also talk about why were we so sexual at a young age, which is
Bro, it's the
kind of
internet.
true, you know, when I think about it. It's a mix of things. One being the internet, although it's not as bad as now. Like, a Gen Alpha kid with unmonitored access in 2025 is probably gonna win this corn at the age of 7. Probably a mix of us looking at these Disney stars when we were kids and thinking of some freaky. The crazy thing to me was the shift of how OF stars and corn stars were perceived. Back then, I remember when a girl got leaked, it was the worst thing to happen to her life. Like, her whole sacred temple was exposed to the world. Or just somebody ousted as doing that line of work. They would never want that info out. But now
That's a fact. Like, when Yo-Yo got leaked, it was just a Tuesday. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like, okay, so what? Shit long. Move on.
LMAO, bro. LMAO.
Nah,
bro.
shit was tech tough. I ain't gonna...
How did you?
Imagine seeing a leak and some shit was tight tough.
Yo, Stanley, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen the leak. Bro.
Yeah. Yo, stranger danger, nigga. Yeah.
Yo, imagine that actually dead happening, bro.
No, that's somebody's life.
The nigga keep eye contact. Oh, bro. Hell nah, bro.
That's somebody's life, bro.
Hell no, bro.
nowadays, if you see a link tree in that bio, it's like a Russian roulette of if you'll see an OnlyFans link or not. It's just a casual thing now to see someone naked online. Never in my life growing up I would think someone I went to high school with would start one, but I'm about 0 to 3 wrong, so good thing I didn't put a bet on that. Oh, and speaking of bets, gambling is next. Parlays have by themselves ruined the financial dreams of
Steak
millions
has
of
cooked
Gen
us.
Z.
Steak.
That
Because with parlays, it feels like you're not putting much up. And if you already hate your job or you're trying to make it out, you're gonna take the risk and throw in something you can lose, like $10 or $20. But that ends up adding up, and
adding up crazy.
You keep losing.
It's like, bro, go put that in a saving account.
Something.
Fund yourself.
Something, bro.
You end up losing like half your week's salary over some stupid ass prediction. My opinion is sports gambling is way more of a problem for us than traditional gambling. Like, I feel like
I agree, because it's so easy access. It seems so harmless. It's not as big of a thing as like going to Vegas or buying a lottery ticket. Like, you were gonna watch the basketball game regardless.
I just feel like if you really wanted a sports bet, take yourself a piece of paper or your phone, place the bet that you would have done, like, in your notes, right? Ooh. Take the $10 you would have spent, throw it in, like, cash it out, put it in your wallet, under your bed, under your mattress. Wait till you get like 4 of those holes in a row. Okay, you know what you're doing. If you got 4 wrong in a row, you know you weren't meant to gamble.
Exactly. That's actually smart.
That was off the top just now. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
a problem more back then. Although we definitely got our addicts for that too. Kick as a platform is pretty much meant as a funnel to stake where you can play slots to your heart's desire. Sports betting wouldn't even be that bad if everyone doing it actually had the disposable income to. But there should be no reason your whole paycheck is going on a bet. And it's really hard to stop because when you do get those wins, you always think you could get one potentially with another bet. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been getting a whole lot more of sports betting app ads a lot. It makes no sense too because I live in Texas. I can't even gamble here. So why are they even pushing it here when it's banned? Like, it makes zero sense to me. It's almost like they know people can use VPNs to do it anyways. Yep. And they be giving some crazy ass bonuses just for you to join and make a single bet. Like, who wouldn't take a free $100 to bet for just a tiny risk of forever being indebted to the app and watching every single one of the 500 bets you made in the past week? Just a tiny risk.
Yep.
The sports betting industry growth is so insane when you look at the chart. Just 7 years ago, it was
God dang.
Hey, got it.
200. Wow.
7.5 billion is crazy.
It was only 200.
Yeah. No, tight.
$9 million, and now it's around 40.
I spit on your arm on accident.
$6 billion. If this ain't an indication of a recession, then I don't know what is. People's doing anything to get money. I guarantee there's some dads out there risking their paycheck and if their kids get to eat just to see if the bet will hit.
So is it, yeah, but Anthony Edwards though. Stop.
Hit of LeBron getting over 40 points in a game. Next we got caffeine. And it's time to
I stopped too. I'm proud of us, bro.
Hey man.
We made it, bro. Look,
it was bad.
We're not just talking from a standpoint of not knowing what it's like to be it, bro.
2020, it used to be bad, bro.
Bro, I spent a month, like, just at the cafe right here. Bro, I spent over $1,000 on coffees.
I would go to Costco and buy whole boxes of Celsiuses and go through them in a week.
Yeah.
Like, there's early reactions with me drinking Celsiuses and stuff. Yo-yo in his tea. You know I love my tea, bro. You know I love my herbal tea, bro. What was that?
I accidentally did, like...
Yeah, I thought you were smoking.
So I meant to do a pinky dough. You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
to be open and honest, y'all. This is probably the thing I match closest with. My excuses, though, I only take pre-workout on days I work out, which is 5 days in a week.
I don't take pre-workout no more either, bro.
Not really a good excuse, though, but trust me, I could quit anytime. I just need a little powder sprinkled in my toothpaste to get my bones jolting. Caffeine addiction is probably the easiest one to get because when you're tired in a day and need a little boost.
The thing is, though, it stops working. It stops working.
Yeah.
Like, the only time it really works is when you haven't done it in a minute and then you do it. Because if you're doing it every day, it turns into normal.
That's why y'all see me still drink like a sugar-free Red Bull like once a month, 2 times a month or something like that.
Because like you're so desensitized to it that you will take it.
That'll actually work on me.
It's one of the few legal substances you can take to boost your energy. Sadly, they banned the original Coke formula, but I've heard there's ways to get around it. It also doesn't help that on TikTok, people will post their favorite coffee recipes or drink they got at Starbucks. Then people run to the store to get the exact same one to see what the hype is about. Everybody all of a sudden also started drinking matcha and making matcha everything. Matcha coffees, matcha pancakes, matcha noodles. A couple of years ago, would have seen something like this and fried you on the internet for even having it. But now all you gotta do is post a trying matcha noodles on TikTok and people will love it just because it's matcha. Where the did all this matcha talk come from though? Like, matcha is cool to me, but
that did irreparable damage to us,
CIA up crazily.
Yeah. He was made in a lab, bro. Like, no.
How did it get to the point where we're facing potential global shortages of it because everyone's having it? Also, having energy drink.
That's the meat right of doom.
Yeah, because matcha's
we almost made it. making matcha go extinct off of a trend.
Yes.
That's meat writing.
Quite
bro.
literally insane, bro.
That's actually
Like,
crazy, bro.
If it can happen to matcha, it can happen to anything, though. Like, someone say something about root beer, and like,
Yeah.
everyone drink root beer.
And then, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They
need to go say it with something that I, like, don't...
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a water now. I'm a going outside now.
See,
I have
here's
a job now.
Here's the thing, though.
Talk to me.
Ooh, a job is fire. We should do one with a job. Because if you say water, then they gonna take up all the water on Earth. Now it's gonna be harder for people who actually enjoy water to get water.
They're just gonna start putting like straws in the ocean and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, ew.
Drinks is more commonplace now. Like, I remember in the past, if you told someone you was drinking energy drinks, they thought you were cooked, providing for 4 different families on a one-man.
What the? Of you drinking, what is this? Creamer and shit, but just straight black? Like, this is straight black. This is. Oh, yeah. I used to dead buy freaking whole liters of this stuff and just drink it straight out the liter. Don't spill. I would have like 4 of these in a. Please. Yo, shut up. Oh! Oh. I don't know what the fuck that was.
But yeah, soundboard.
Yeah, nigga, I died. But like, yeah. You know, the caffeine addiction was bad,
You really slimmed up. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you really slimmed up. I ain't gonna cap, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Body
man.
T.
Jawline crazy right here. I ain't
Hey,
gonna lie.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
nah,
man. Hey,
real
man.
Shit, real shit.
Hey, your dreads got long as hell. Boy.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
You know what I'm saying? The shites is really been talk, boy.
Hey,
Is
boy.
that a new chain?
Not tougher than this 6-pack on you, boy. Not chest on you, boy. Not tougher than this chest on you, boy.
Hey, man. That's gonna be the video. Hope you guys liked it. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Nah, yo.
Be sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stay alive.
We'll catch you guys
Stop
in the
being
next one.
addicted, bro. It's okay. Life gets
Tight.
better, bro.
Yes, no cap.